Virgo, welcome. This is the TanaTarot Zodiac channel. And Virgo, this is your reading for the next 7 days. It is timeless. So I'm going to first pull an oracle card to get the overall energy. Then we'll do some tarot. And then I'll leave you with an angel number. So the card that we have, the oracle card that we have for this week's reading is innovation. So it's about thinking outside the box, being, what's the word? Maybe spontaneous, thinking outside the box, being a solution person. Yeah. And it's the number 3. And the number 3 is about magic, intuition. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and pull your tarot. Let's see what is going on for Virgo for this week. What is happening? Okay, we have the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the Page of Cups, Justice, the Hanged Man, 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords, the Outcome. All right. Here's the deal. I see you worried, but it's funny. It's worried about a good thing is the energy that I'm getting. You know how, say, and this has nothing to do with your reading, I'm just using this as an example, something that I experienced. So I lost a job, or I found there was about 100 of us got laid off unexpectedly, found myself, oh shit, what am I going to do? So totally freaking out, right? Unemployment did cover things better than I thought, so I was okay. And I thought, well, why don't you try and enjoy this time off? And, of course I was looking for another job, but I was like, oh, I don't know. I was all worried. And so I started putting out resumes, like, 50 a week and stuff like that. I mean, I was just really, going for it. Then, after a few weeks, you start getting your momentum up, you start getting some interviews, then you start getting some second interviews, and I found myself with, like, multiple offers. Like, I found myself with a couple of offers, and in addition to that, being in second interview process with another couple of companies. And I was like, oh, shit. And then it was all a new kind of stress. What am I going to do? But it was like, it was a good stress because it was like, what decision am I going to make, right? And so that's the feeling that I get here, is like you've got a lot of good options, but you have to make a decision. And that is stressful. So you're actually not really sure what's going on. I see this, Virgo, as like it's a promotion or something, because with the 6 of Wands is about winning. It's about being recognized. It's about being rewarded. I feel like you're being offered some kind of promotion, or let's say if it's the 9 to 5, you're being offered some kind of a promotion, or if it's something that you're doing yourself, like an entrepreneurial thing, you get like a big contract and you're like, oh shit, how am I going to do this? Or if you are say you're a YouTuber and a video blows up and you have like all of a sudden thousands more subscribers, and then all of a sudden now you're starting to get offers for sponsorships and stuff, and you don't even know how to do that. You're like, oh shit, I got to get a manager or something. So it's good worry, and it's something that you want, but it's still stressful having to go through it. a challenge. I feel like also this could be interfering, Virgo, with a relationship. Okay? I really do feel like what you're doing and what you're growing, maybe one reason that it is a little bit stressful for you is that you may be getting, this really kind of pisses me off, but maybe kind of negative feedback from a family member or a loved one or a partner. Sorry, took a sip of water. Like maybe they feel like they're not getting enough attention and they want you to slow down, pay more attention to them right when you're on this threshold. Okay? I think, though, that you can find the balance. I really do, Virgo. I'm getting the vibe and the energy that you can find the balance. I think what you need to do is, the message that I'm getting here is take some time out, step back, reassess. There is a way that you can have it all, but you need to figure out what that is. Maybe it's you need to delegate some of the work. Okay? So maybe if you're being offered the promotion, you can say, okay, here's the deal. I'm excited and I want it, but I'm going to need an assistant because I can't continue to do a lot of the administrative stuff I do if I'm going to be doing, X. Or if it's the channel, like a YouTube channel, and you got a bunch of new followers, you can be like, okay, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to hire an editor, I'm going to hire a manager. You're to the point where it's like, even if it hurts me to pay these people for a few months, I've got to do it or I'm not going to be able to get over this hump. And so you find balance, you figure out this way. So yeah, you've got someone that's really worried that you are going to be too busy, you're not going to be available, or maybe they're afraid. They see you growing and they're afraid that you're going to grow right out of their life, like you guys won't have anything in common anymore. So the thing is, you need to communicate, you need to tell your truth, you need to encourage them to tell their truth. What is it? I'm excited about this. I'm feeling your trepidation. What's going on? Don't you want this for me? And just let them really share their feelings and their worries and their concerns so that you can say, you know what, that's funny because I have a lot of the same concerns, like how am I going to do it all? But I'm going to figure out a way because you and the family are important to me, or, whatever, right? And that it'll be the truth, right? And so I think the message from Spirit is, what I'm getting is, if there is truthful, honest communication, this is the only way that you can avoid, heartbreak regarding this or loss. Got to have that truthful, open communication regarding this opportunity in order to avoid, loss or heartbreak. Like, you can't just be like a my way or the highway, and I don't see you doing that. I see you definitely taking the time to find balance. Like, I see the opportunity. I see you taking a moment to figure out how to make it work for you and for everyone. And I feel like the message is, by doing that and by speaking the truth, you can avoid any kind of heartbreak. Because I think you may be at the stage right now where you see these wonderful things happening and you're like, am I going to have to turn this down? Am I going to be able to do this? That's where you're up here in the Nine of Swords. But I'm here to tell you, Virgo, that the ending, I have the Knight of Wands. Okay? I see a beautiful ending for you, something exciting. You're going to be able to move forward with what you have going on here, and it's going to be beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull you an angel card. Virgo, this is great. Okay, you're getting some kind of acknowledgement, recognition. It can be scary. It's growth, right? And it's change, and that can be scary. I see also, not only are you fearful of yourself, but you've got someone else with fears, and that's never fun, right? You may feel a little bit of resentment, like, can't you just be happy for me? But the answer is, as long as you listen to what they have to say and acknowledge it, I think that will go a long, long ways. So if there is some good, honest, truthful communication, I think you can avoid any kind of issues in this relationship. Oh, isn't this awesome? It's 2121, a test of your balance. Stay the course and remember your worth. Balance. And that is what you know, and the placement of this card is how to deal with this. Like, how are you going to deal with it? And it says a test of your balance. So please do not give up on this because of your own fears or your person's fears. Do not give up on this. This can be worked out with honesty and truth. Okay? You will be able to live your passion. Kind of beautiful. So this is what I have for you, Virgo. If this resonates, please do give me a thumbs up. And please do subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. See you next time. Bye-bye.